Richard Vessot, welcome to our Global Summit today. Can you tell us a bit about yourself and your organization?
Yeah, sure. So my name is Richard, as you know, and so I'm a business developer for a French developer. I'm based in England. I'm French, and I sell Mauritius. That's what I do. So I'm covering, as a business developer, I'm covering UK, Middle East, and Africa, plus other countries might come like India or China or whatever. So that's what I'm doing. So my job is looking for partners, agents or brokers or real estate agencies and everything who would like to sell Mauritius with us, like partnership and working like very close with us. So that's what I'm doing most of the time. This is where the business is. You know, of course, I've got direct clients and everything, so I sell them as well. But it's about spreading the network and everything. So that's what I'm doing. And I studied in Africa, in Nigeria. I've got one exclusive agent in Nigeria, and I've got contacts in Kenya now. So and now UK. We're going to work much more in the UK. That's why I'm here today, to look for partners, investors, and everything, because we believe that England is one of a very good country to buy our properties. You know, a lot of English people go to Mauritius, like maybe 140,000 per year.
Right. So
I mean, there's potential, but they need to know, they need to be educated. Plus, Brexit is coming, so you know it's always a bit funny that kind of period. You know, so that's what I'm doing for this French.
People what opportunities are
available. Because a lot of people would like to invest and then and save money or get good tax advantages and everything. So, but they need to know what's going on. So they go to Portugal or South Europe and everything. But Mauritius can be an amazing destination as well. You know, it's not just an island when you go by the beach. It's economically, the island is booming. Mm-hmm. It's one of the best in Africa. So they do really well.
Can you, on that level, then tell us about this new program and what organization your role will play?
So I work for MJ Development, the French company based in Southwest, in Pays Basque. So the two owners, they met each other at university, and they created this company in 2007. Mostly in France. We built so far 1,200 units in France, residential, for programs for students, developments for senior as well. So that's what we do, and we've got the company. We've got a shareholder. The main shareholder is Desjoyaux Pool. That's the number one in selling in swimming pool. So, and he's registered in the stock exchange in France. So that's that kind of people we have on board. Mm-hmm. So after France, he had the opportunity to go to Mauritius. He met one of his friends. Say, well, there's maybe something to do in Mauritius. So 4 years ago, he went to Mauritius and see what's going on, and did the survey and everything. It helps because in Mauritius they speak French and English, yes. So it helped a lot. So after the survey and everything, and he met the right people, like the best lawyer agency, and called Axis. So that's where he started. So we launched the first one in Black River, southwest of Mauritius, called Marguerite Exclusive Villa. So we built 40 villas, luxury, resort, and conciergerie. So all these villas, they've got ensuite, 3 beds ensuite or 4 beds ensuite, a private pool, and that's the resort we have. So all the staff is recruited in the 5-star hospitality as well.
Right.
So that's where we started. These developments are fully managed. So the owners, they've got the choice to put in the rental pool or not. Depends on. Some of them, they want to live there 24 all year round get retired there, but some of them, they want to invest. So we manage the company, we manage the their properties on their behalf. But they can. That's the property. It means that they can come whenever they want. They can come 2 months, 3 months, or whatever. So this first development is a real success, I would say. First, we delivered on time. So if people know about developers and everything and building on time, yeah, exactly. So we delivered on time. It shows how serious we are. Concerning the standard, we bring the same quality and finishing from France, the same standard, knowing that the French market development is very tough in terms of regulation, laws, security, and everything. So that's that kind of standard we bring to Mauritius. All materials, we import all materials. We don't buy anything in Mauritius. So that's the quality we had. So this development, after 1 year on the market, we've been awarded 9.4 out of 10 on Booking.com. So we spent a lot of.
That's quite a feat.
Yeah, after 1 year on the market, we spent a lot of money on the marketing. The director of the management company, so we own the management company as well. She's got 15 years experience in Mauritius in management. So we work with the right people, very professional and everything, and the result is there. Then we launched the second one because of the success. The second one is in North, Grand Bay, Grand Gobe. So this one has been launched last June. 29 properties, 14 villas, 12 apartments, and 3 penthouses. As we speak, we have only 2 left in 1 year.
So they're going like hotcakes.
Yeah, exactly. You know, for such product, like minimum $500,000, because this is the scheme in Mauritius to access to resident permit, up to €1,350,000 for the penthouse. So we still have one villa, 4 beds, and 1 penthouse to sell. So that's where we are, and we're going to launch the third one because of the success we have. The third one is going to be even higher in terms of quality, not because we still have the same standard, but it's going to be spa, resort, and conciergerie. Right. Conciergerie means it's fully serviced. Mm-hmm. Means that it's like being in a hotel, but we provide high service. And the restaurant, we're going to have a Michelin star chef in the resort. So that's why we upgrade the...
Really is a luxurious habitat.
Exactly. And this one is going to be absolutely amazing because the spot, the location, we are back to the mountain, so quite high. 600 meters further, you've got the ocean. So it means that it's going to be absolutely smashing.
And we know what they say, location, location, location.
Yeah.
Sounds like you've got everything in the package there.
Yeah, I think, this one is going to be amazing. And on top of that, we've got, because of our seriousness and professionalism, so now we've got a lot of people coming to us and say, oh, there's a plot of land here and a plot of land there and everything. So we've got amazing things coming up as well. But this one is going to be, I think we're going to launch it in October, November.
Okay, so tell us about that project then and the program that you're promoting.
So the one I'm promoting now is in Grand Gobe with 14 villas en suite, 3 beds. We had 3 beds, 4 beds en suite. We had 12 apartments, ground floor and first floor, and the second floor we've got 3 penthouses with something like 400 square meters penthouse with private pool. That's it's a beautiful site, not far from Grand Bay. Grand Bay is the bubbly city in Mauritius. This is where you've got bars and nightclubs and a lot of shops and everything. So that's this program we're selling, and we've got a partnership. We've got a partnership with the hotel, Lux Hotel, which is a 5-star. And it's something like 700 meters from the site, from the development. So the partnership we have, like owners, they're going to benefit to access to facilities to the hotel with special discount and everything. They've got seven restaurants. They've got private beach. It's a beautiful hotel. So that's what they have in the package as well as being an owner. So that's this second development. It works really well, and we're going to deliver. I think it's going to be maybe September 2019, something like that.
Okay.
So we're going to deliver, and we're going to have this new one as well. So
Brilliant.
that's, yeah, it works.
And have you got anything else you'd like to add? Anything else?
To add,
So,
no. Well, it's about Mauritius, you know, because a lot of people talk about Mauritius. A lot of people would like to invest somewhere, you know, for tax advantages or lifestyle quality and everything. So Mauritius is not just an island like where you go on holiday and you just go by the beach and that's all you do. You know, you've got the economy is booming, proper. It's been ranked best destination for golf courses in 2017. They have something like 14 golf courses in Mauritius. Few months ago, they've been awarded second best airport in Africa. It's a brand new airport. It's like when you go to Dubai, you know, you pass through customs like very quick, and actually in Mauritius it's exactly the same. It's very efficient. So they've got all these things. They're going to, in Port Louis, which is the capital, they're going to have the metro. In 7 years, they started the work. So it means that for when people think about Africa, say, well, you know, but there it's something else.
it's really starting to boom.
It's something
So
else.
now's a good time to get in.
Exactly, because when you invest into properties and investing with the right developer as well, with the right location,
At the right time.
you can't lose money. With us, we talk about 5% net yield per year, and the capital gain between 5 to 10. On the resale market, there's not a lot of product. It means that, you know, when there's not a lot of product on resale market, it means that prices are high, and then you can sell high. Like for some people, each time when we build 18 months, and they want to resell, they make a profit straight away, and they're not taxed because they're not taxed on capital gain in Mauritius.
Right.
So I mean that everything which happens in Mauritius stays in Mauritius. You've got this double taxation with a lot of countries like UK or Europe and everything. So and Africa, of course.
A great advantage
Yeah.
there.
That's the right time. So Mauritius is, yeah, it's you've got this resident permit, like a lot of people want to, you know. So for the owner, for the wife, and for the kids as well. It's as long as they've got the property, they've got resident permit. When they sell it, they lose it.
Okay. So, yeah.
That's how it works. So on the other hand, they can access to tax advantages if they live 183 days per year. So they go to tax advantages like no inheritance tax, no tax, no council tax, no tax on capital gain, all that kind of advantages. So a lot of people look for this because in Europe, you know, it's overtaxed everywhere. So that's why a lot of French invest there, and more English people are investing as well. And I was in Nigeria a few weeks ago, and you can feel that there's an interest. But we need to educate people more about Mauritius, because for most of people it's like a paradisiac destination, which is, but it's also economically booming, you know.
Viable for everyone.
Yeah, what they do in Mauritius, so you've got this double language, you speak French and English. The official language is English. So it means that you cover the whole world when you go there. There's no insecurity. It's very safe. It's very laid back. The infrastructure is amazing. Again, for an African country, the roads are like in Europe. So they've got a program for medical and health, like the business program with this. So it means that if you're in Mauritius and if you sick or ill or whatever, you don't say, okay, well, let me go back to Europe or whatever. You know, you've got private clinic. I think you've got something like 17 private clinics, something like 15 hospitals and everything. So it means that it's well advanced with scanners and everything. They've got proper development for health and everything. Plus they have this big program for education as well.
So if you invest in property in Mauritius, you get permanent residency. Do you also get citizenship, or does that happen a few years down the line? Or?
You get the resident permit when you go through the buying process. Buying process, more or less, when you decide to buy and you've got the title deed and everything, lasts something like 2 to 3 months with the notary, everything. We do absolutely everything. We just we assist our clients from the beginning, you know, till the signature. We just always with them and everything. If they want if they ask questions, we're always there. We try to make things smooth, you know. If they want something more into detail, like because some of them they want to open a company there and then buy the property within the company. So this is not our job. We know a bit, but it's better to pass the contact to access to this lawyer, and they do a great job as well. So that's that kind of service we give, you know. So that's what we do. So for the resident permit, they've got it as soon as they sign the contract. 2 or 3 months after they started the buying process, and they can get citizenship after 5 to 7 years. But they need to apply. They've got few requirements, questions, and everything. Mauritius is very regulated, you know.
That's a great reason they would have more freedom of movement around Africa.
Yeah, exactly. It's because, you know, all these offshore countries, people are looking at, you know, they look at them and anything if they do well or whatever. So they're very regulated, and they make sure that Mauritius is not going to be one of these paradise, you know, money laundering things. So that's where they are. So they're very strict with all the citizenship and everything. And I read few days ago that this resident permit or citizenship, they can remove it if you misbehave in Mauritius.
Right.
Anytime.
So
Anytime, even without telling you anything. I mean, of course they tell you whatever, but I mean they've got the right to.
Which is why it's stayed such a safe place to live.
Exactly. I mean, that's why investors want. They want stable country, secure, because the world is a bit crazy nowadays. Secure. They want amazing property, well maintained, high quality. That's what investors want, you know. And then the market as well. They're not going to lose money when they're going to resell the product. They want capital gain, you know, and yield and everything. That's what they want, and it works really well. I've got just to highlight what I'm saying. We have at least 2 owners. They bought properties in the first development. When they saw the layout of the second development, the one I'm selling now, which was a bigger houses, they sold their house to buy one there.
Right.
So it means that if they were not happy with us, they would have never done that, you know.
Yes.
It's like going to a restaurant, you know.
And it shows that your development process is improving all the time.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So people now we've got a reputation now. We more or less we may be in the top 3 in terms of developer in the island with high reputation, and so that's really good for us, and that's good for investors as well, because at least they put the money or they invest with someone serious and reliable. So when you go to this first development, Marguerite exclusive villa, it's like a family resort, It's very peaceful and everything. The staff is so quiet. You don't even see them, but everything is done. So I think this is what investors like as well, because we don't build like big development like 80 villas or whatever, which is something we do. The first one was 40 villas, the second one 29 properties. The third one that's coming is going to be around 45 properties between villas, apartment, and penthouse. So it's not, yeah, that's what we want. This is our philosophy. This is the boss philosophy as well. You know, he likes this family cocoon or stuff like that. Yeah, that's what we're doing.